What's going on, guys? Quick little trade recap. I'm not even going to edit this one. I'm just going to bang it out. But I will start off by saying, number one, please use my code at Tradeify if you're trying to reload on some funded accounts. Link in description. I'm really trying to just snowball that. And if you would use my code on there, like deadass shameless plug, it just makes me money, and it really would mean the world to me. Anyway, let's go over today's trade. Also, make sure to check out my road to $100,000 per month first series video ever that I just dropped the other day. I'm currently working on week 2. Last week I didn't make any trade recaps. I took 3 L's last week. It fucking sucked. Okay, I was down. I was working on a lot of other shit, and last week's trading sucked. And today we're off to a better start, but not the ideal one. But we're going to go over this real quick. This was an amazing trade. So let me get rid of everything and we will go on over here to show you guys exactly what I was looking for. But yeah, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a like on this video. If you are not subscribed already, it would mean the absolute world to me. So first thing I do, 9:30 a.m. is hop onto the 4-hour time frame and look for 4-hour or 1-hour fair value gaps. The first fair value gap I saw was this one right here that we were tapped into and that we were respecting. Also, overnight, the thing that I noticed was that we inversed this 4-hour fair value gap from Friday onto this candle right here, furthermore confirming my bearish structure, as well as taking out this high of this range right here, and all while still respecting this gap that we have been holding out of for a while now. So that was the gap mainly that I was looking for to play shorts out of. Now, the reason I was looking for shorts out of short bias was, again, because we inversed this gap and then we tapped up into this 4-hour and we were respecting it and we filled it perfectly. So if we hop back down onto the 1-minute time frame and go on over to market open right here, now what I'm looking for is where price is at open relative to Asia and London levels. I see that we are in between London and Asia, or sorry, London high and London low. And we also have an untested pre-market low right there. That is what I was looking for. Asia high and low did already get taken out, but my main draw on liquidity today was this Asia low, or sorry, not this Asia low, this pre-market low. Reason being, I had a bearish bias, excuse me, Jesus Christ, for how I explained earlier. So what I'm looking for on the 5-minute time frame is for us to come up and take out London high, form a 5-minute fair value gap to the downside, tap back into the 5-minute fair value gap, respect it back to the downside, and create a 1-minute inversion to target our draw on liquidity, which is right here. Right now, let's see what happens. We're on the 5-minute time frame. First candle opens, we immediately sweep London high. Couple minutes go by, we form a 5-minute fair value gap right here. So I had this marked out like that. Next, now that we formed that, perfect. What are we doing? We're still respecting this 4-hour fair value gap. We have now created a 5-minute bearish fair value gap on the way down after sweeping liquidity of these London highs and pretty much all pre-market highs, as well as filling this imbalance even more. Now, what I was looking for was a retest of this 5-minute fair value gap, and we got it right there. Now, another thing I've been doing, I don't use this as to like confirm my trade or as confirmation, but if it is there, it is added confluence, right? I take out this tool and I look for the 50% level of the range that we're in. So after we swept both of these levels, London high and low, and created this bearish 5-minute gap, I brought out my tool and I wanted to see where the center of today's range was, and it was right here. So, and it also lined up right in the middle almost with that 5-minute fair value gap, which was really good. That means that we rebalanced the range perfectly, respected this 5-minute fair value gap. We're respecting a higher time frame fair value gap, which is the 4-hour. We inversed this 4-hour in the pre-market session. We have an obvious draw on liquidity, which is that untested pre-market low. After sweeping liquidity up there, breaking structure, we create that gap, we retest it, we respect it. Every single thing is lining up. This is about as good of a setup as you can possibly fucking get. Now, I will say the first setup I was looking for was a straight just inversion of this 5-minute gap right here after sweeping that high, just to potentially get a better fill on this and kind of pre-fire and still try to play down to there. Or if I was to get a fill right here, probably just target this London low since it was still untested. But since this candle was 113 points big, we didn't get that, so we went to this setup. So we retested that 5-minute gap, hopped down onto the 1-minute time frame. We're now looking for a 1-minute inversion. Boom, we have a 1-minute fair value gap right there. We got the 1-minute inversion right here with that close, entry there, stop loss right up there, which is perfect because it is exactly at the top of the 5-minute fair value gap. So that's perfect. And we're going to go break even right here, right at low of day. right there, or the most recent internal level, and we're going to target a draw on liquidity. Perfect. Literally the best setup I've seen, I mean, all week. But it's Monday, so I guess that's pretty much given. Anyway, we're in this thing. We, have a little bit. We tap back up into this 5 minute, but kept respecting it. Boom! Right here, I was shaking some ass, bro. I was standing up. I was shaking some ass. I was like, yo, we're about to hit CP, bro. It's up 55 points. We moved our stop loss to break even. And lo and behold, break even got hit right there. And what happens? So really unfortunate that we got stopped out break even. Extremely unfortunate we got stopped out break even. We were extremely patient. We waited for all of our confluences to line up. And on top of all of our confluences lining up, we had equilibrium rebalance as well right here, right? And I mean, the one good takeaway that I will say from this, yeah, we didn't make any money today, but we also didn't lose any, which is good. But I will say from now this, I know that my number one higher time frame bias, bearish, and my draw on liquidity, which was this pre-market low right here, were correct. It was just extremely unlucky conditions that we got stopped out break even. I mean, there's really not much that we can do. We put our stop loss at break even after we take out the most recent internal before the tap of the 5 minute to avoid fake outs, because after the sweep of this London low, as well as this low of day, we very well could have easily completely reversed. And yes, we were in this high time frame 4 hour that we were respecting. However, it's still plausible and realistic that we could have completely reversed right there. And also, we did start to get that little bit of a reversal after ES took London as well. But, I mean, yeah. Am I a little salty about this? No, I'm very salty about it, because this would have been a huge dub. This would have wiped out about my last 2.5 losses. And this was an amazing setup. My draw on liquidity was correct. My bias was correct. Everything was right. We just got unlucky getting stopped out break even, as price didn't want to flush here. It just wanted to come up for one more breath of air above the water before ultimately falling. And I would have smacked 100 points on that. And yeah, I mean, unfortunate, but yeah, guys, that's it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button again and check out all the links in the description. If you're not in my free trading Discord community, make sure to join that as well. Links also in the description. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for the road to 100K per month. Episode 2, week 2 video dropping this weekend. And I'm going to try to upload more trade recaps. Sorry for the lack of them last week. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Make sure to like and subscribe, please. I'll see you later. Peace.